Hey, what's going on, guys? Silver Seeker coming at you with a brand new video, guys. Today we are talking about coins with modified mint marks, and what I have in front of me here, guys, is two perfect examples of things that you want to be careful of staying away from, guys. Check these out. These are two coins, and before you knock me about not using gloves on these coins, guys, I'm just going to tell you straight up, these are pocket coins to me. These are coins that I would put in my pocket and walk around with because I like to walk around with silver dollars. Now let's get this in the camera. If we can't keep it focused, I'll show you. This is a 1901P with a removed mint mark, guys, and they've actually removed the mint mark, which this was probably a 19010 when it was originally minted. Now let's flip over to the coin cam because we're not going to get to see a whole lot here, but we'll put this under the coin scope and you can see really quickly, guys, if you look at the mint mark where it's supposed to be right below the wreath, you can see there's a discoloration there, guys. That discoloration is where the mint mark was and where they probably removed it using some sort of method like a Dremel tool with a buffing wheel on it or something of that sort. I'll show you with the arrow here. This is where the mint mark's supposed to be, and you can clearly see the discoloration right there. It's a very obvious modification to this coin, which is very unfortunate. But it's a 19010, and 19010 isn't what I would call a rare coin. Now, a 1901P is a 1901P, and the condition this coin is in, which is AU to AU plus, an AU now. But when I originally got this coin, it was an AU plus. At AU58, this is a $1,100 coin. Even at AU50, this is a $300 coin. This coin ramps up considerably, and not this coin, but the 1901P ramps up considerably as it gets to very close to uncirculated and uncirculated conditions. In fact, a 1901 plain at MS60 is $2,800, and just going from MS60 to MS63 makes it a five-figure $11,000 coin. So that is why they wanted to modify the mint mark. Now, when I got this originally, like I said, it was probably an AU plus. It could have been an UNC, but I don't remember it very well. I remember the coin very well, but I don't remember the grade very well because it became a pocket coin to me really quick. When this was brought to me by a good friend of mine, he knew that it was modified as well, and I offered him $20 for it, and he took it. So I was happy to get the $20. He may have been the one that modified it. I don't even know. Flipping back over, guys, we're going to look at another one. This is an 1895P. Now, why would someone modify an 1895 is beyond me. Guys, the 1895, any mint, is worth a ton of money. We're going to flip right back over to the coin cam and take a look at this. We'll start on the obverse. Now, you can see this coin is scratched to high heaven. A lot of these scratches are from a buffing wheel. What they did after they removed the mint mark from this coin is they tried to polish it to make it look like it was a proof. As you guys know, or may not know, but you will know now, the 1895P is a proof-only coin. The Philadelphia did not mint 1895s outside of the proof strikes, and there's not a whole lot of them. This coin, even in low VG condition, is worth $25,000, and uncirculated condition it gets up to like $40,000. So you can see even in low grades, because it's so rare, it's still worth five figures, and it doesn't really move much from one grade to the other because it's such a rare coin. Everyone just wants to get their hands on one, so that's why this was modified. But the sad part about the modification on the 1895, guys, is because an 1895O, which is the more common of the two, for circulated grades, and then the 1895S, which is the more common of the two for uncirculated grades. Sorry about coughing there. Anyway, so the 1895O is more common uncirculated. The 1895S is more common uncirculated. But the biggest deal about these two coins, guys, is they are worth money regardless. Let's flip over and show you what I'm talking about. Now, we're going to assume this was an 1895S. An 1895S is worth about $1,000 at AU. I think it's actually higher than that. I think it's $1,200 or $1,300. An 1895O at AU plus is worth $3,750, and an MS60 it's worth $14,000, whereas MS60, the 1895S, is only worth $4,000. So you can see that disparity there. But my point is that this coin is worth a lot of money regardless of what mint mark it had on it, because all the 1895s are key dates. The O, the S, and the P. Especially the P, but you get my point. So anyway, looking at this one, there's not so much discoloration like there was on the 1901, but what you can see if you look at the D, O, and the L, and if you look at the bottom of the wreath right where the mint mark is, there's actually kind of a depression, which is a little bit harder to see on the scope, but what you can see is the incredible weakness at the top of the D, O, and L on dollar. and we're going to show you, we're going to get this side by side with this 1901. Now look at the difference here with the DO and L in dollar on the 1895, which is on the left, and the DOL in dollar for the 1901, which is on the right. You can see that it's a very defined top letters of the DOL on the 01, but you can see on the top of the 1895 that DOL is very weak. And the reason for that is they used too large of a buffing wheel to try and buff that mint mark off, and it got the tops of the letters and the bottom of the wreath as well. Now this 1895 has not really been in my possession very long. I actually got this about a month and a half ago. I don't remember the exact time frame. I got the 1895 at an auction. We buy these big boxes of coins that basically coin bags at these auctions. Someone will come in with a bag of coins, they'll put them up. You're not allowed to look through them, but you're allowed to look at what you can see on the top of the box if it's in a box, or what you can see through the edge of the bag if it's in the bag. But you can't open them and dump the coins out and go through them. I was there. Usually they go way too high for me to put any money in, but this one stayed pretty low, and I picked it up. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. I actually uploaded a video of that auction by, I think it may have been a couple of months ago now. No, time flies. But this 95 was in there. Now, I originally dismissed this 95. I didn't even think it was a 95. Like, it must in my head been a 96. I'm like, no way am I going to not find a 95 anything, not just P, but no way am I going to find a 95 in a box like that, right? So I literally had dismissed that coin and just put it aside as a common date Morgan, and then realized that it was an 1895, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I mean, it's really apparent just to the naked eye that mint mark's been modified. If I can maybe focus this in and show you with not using the camera, let's see if we can do this. All right, we're gonna get it to the camera, angle it, and then try and focus it. There we go. It's still a little bit hard in the camera here, but kind of at that angle you can kind of see what I'm talking about if you look at the DO and the L. But anyway, guys, just wanted to bring those to you, tell you what to keep an eye out for. So when you're purchasing coins at like a coin shop or in a flea market especially, usually if you have a reputable coin shop and the coin dealer knows what he's talking about, you don't have to worry about it too much. But it's always better to get a second opinion. Make sure that you can bring the coin back if it's not what you think it is. A lot of dealers will tell you it has to be in the original packaging that they put it in, like if it's in like a paper cardboard 2x2 or something like that, not to have it removed from that if you're going to return it, because then they don't know if you swapped the coin out or not, and there's really no way to prove it at that point. If you're not sure, just bring a friend with you that's more of an expert. Or if not, what I tell people to do a lot is ask the dealer if he'll have it certified for you. Ask him if he'll send it off and have it certified. Offer to pay for the certification cost. And then, say with stipulation, if it comes back what you say it is, if, let's say we think it's a VF, 1893cc or something, whatever. We think it's a VF. So if you send it off and it comes back it's a VF, then I will purchase it and I'll pay for the certification fee. A lot of dealers will take you up on that offer because they grade coins and they want you to know that when they grade a coin they know what they're talking about, so they'll do that. They'll send it off for you usually. Now, it depends on the coin dealer. Sometimes you'll get those real sticklers. They're like, nah, you're just gonna take what I want. If you don't like it, just get out. But most nice, friendly, coin dealers will happily do that for you. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring that information to you. Thank you so very much for joining me, guys. And keep watching. Hit that subscribe button because we definitely appreciate you supporting our channel. Hit the bell so you can see all of our updates. We'll see you on our live streams, guys. Check us out at coolstacks.com, and we will talk to you guys in the very next video.